I want to tell all Rwandans that passion fruit is a very good plant, a plant that can help you reach somewhere you have never thought you would reach. The richest man in the world, Bill Gates, was born the normal way, just like all of us. So why can't I to be rich if I'm determined enough? Passion fruit is one of the plants that is always on demand. Sometimes I don't even know where they get my contact, they just call me. Good morning or good afternoon to you all watching ICYUZUZO TV, depending on where you're located. Just as usual, we're talking about agriculture, the way it helps people eradicate poverty, the way it is profitable, and the way it is a contribution to the world, whether in Rwanda or in any other country in the world. We want to eradicate the mindset that agriculture is only a field by poor people. I want to inform you that that is wrong. And as you have seen it, and we'll see it today, I'll prove you wrong. We're visiting a passion fruits plantation today. I guess you can see it since there are passion fruits all around me. Today, we visited one of the big farmers in Eastern Province, Goma District, Rurenge sector. Nowadays, our visits are frequenting the young people who are still under 35. It is only because we want to encourage and inspire other young people to join farming. We are usually situated in Huye District, Southern Province, and coming from there to here has been one of a hectic drive. That is why we encourage organizations and NGOs that are agriculture related to work with us and to fund our cause, because we have big dreams of making this YouTube channel a TV, a real TV that talks about agriculture and livestock. One of the things we really need if we want to improve our agriculture. I have dreams to make agriculture a big thing in Rwanda, a field that can feed the people, raise the income for the country, and put us on the world's radar through exportation of different goods. Just as I was saying, we have visited a young person who grows passion fruits, so he's going to walk us through his journey, how he started, how he does it, and where the idea came from in the first place. Thank you so much ICYUZUZO TV for visiting me. My name is Abraham Serugo. I'm a farmer. I grow passion fruits and watermelons. On the side, I rear some domestic animals as they are really helpful to my farming. I'm located in Goma District, Rurenge sector, Rujambara cell. I pondered on the idea to start growing passion fruits for a long time because it is really expensive. So sorry to cut you short, but you're still a young person and you had an idea to go into agriculture field, which is really rare. Is it something you've studied in school? No, I didn't do agriculture in school. I did something else actually. And after school, I even had a job, a very good job. I worked there for 5 years until 2020 when the COVID lockdown started. So I quit the job. Just as you know, a lot of people quit the job, others were getting fired because they were cutting off some people in each company. I approached a friend who had a coffee manufacturing company then, and he found me a job here in Rurenge sector. Is it where you worked all along? No, I worked for the Airtel headquarters in Kigali. I'm assuming the move from Kigali to here wasn't easy, was it? It was really hard for me, but I knew I had to do it. So I took a decision as an adult and moved. I worked at that coffee manufacturing company, Ishema Women's Coffee. I worked there for 3 years and I'm still working there now, but I also do this on the side. The first thing I grew was tomatoes. I planted them on 1 hectare. They were planted where we usually pump water. I guess you have seen it down there. They grew very well until they reached the flowering stage. They all got attacked and I couldn't save any of them. That was a big loss and I was really disappointed. Then you never had the idea to quit? To be honest, that idea crossed my mind a lot of times. I was feeling really bad and down since the capital wasn't even mine. It was my colleagues who was partnering with me. So I continued my day job at the coffee manufacturing company. After that, I tried growing bell peppers. Fortunately, they grew perfectly and I was so happy. I harvested and had 6 full sacks. That was a lot. I found employees to help me take them to the market, but they brought all of them back. I had to get money from my own pocket to pay them. I was so disappointed to the point we left them in the market, not caring about anything. I felt really down, as if life was beating me, but I didn't give up because I had a vision, which is one of the things I want to tell young people. Stop having unreal expectations, and when life goes south on the first trial, try again and again until it happens the way you want it. Now, this is my third time after failing 2 other times, and I'm back. Now, I'm growing passion fruits, as I said. And as I said before, passion fruits is one of the best plants.
tutaratubwira ibyiza by'amatunda igitekerezo cyaje gute kugira ngo uve muri ka.
Before you tell us about it, can you tell us about how the idea came to you? Was it something you have seen somewhere else? There is a colleague of mine, a friend too, if I dare say. His name is Celestin Dahiranwa. He is popular for growing passion fruits. He lives here in Rudenge sector, but in another cell called Muhudide. So I once visited him and saw his passion fruits. They looked really good and delicious. And then I asked him about it, how he does it, how stays in business, how he always has market for his goods, and a lot of questions about it. So he told me about how it is a very good plant, how it's profitable, and that it's always on demand. I couldn't help and feel scared, as I had been disappointed before more than one time. But then he offered to guide me along the way. So I took a leap of faith and started. I had a large plot of land, so I grew passion fruits, which is where you just found me today. How did you get the land? My siblings had land they didn't use, so I asked them if I can be using it in the meantime. Okay, now after the idea, walk us through the planting journey. Where did you get the seedlings? Did you germinate them yourself? Before that, let me tell you how passion fruits are grown, so as to educate someone else out there who would want to do it too. As you can see, my passion fruits are planted 2 meters away from each other. You can also plant them 1 meter away from each other, but this way is better. I got my seedlings from Tuwura. So Tuwura sells them. I'm asking for people watching us right now who would also like maybe to buy them. Yes. So after that, we started digging holes that are 1 meter wide and 40 centimeters long. You put 1 wheelbarrow of manure, mix it up with the soil so that it doesn't burn the seedling. Then you can put in your seedling right away, or you can wait it out and put it in after days. It's your call. After germinating the seedlings, do you plant them right away? No. You get them out of the germination house after 1.5 months, then you put it in a bed until it is at least 3 months old. After that, you plant them. For us, we planted in the summer, but we have a way to pump water for irrigation. I have some employees who help me irrigate. We irrigated through August and September until it started raining. We harvested for the first time in April. Can you first explain to us the need for the ropes? I see ropes here. These ropes help in giving the direction to the passion fruit that is growing recklessly. Sometimes it grows so high that it doesn't let its branches grow too. So you put on a tree for support for the passion fruit plant to lean on it. And then you put 2 ropes, one for the branches to grow on, the other for the mother plant to grow on. When it grows too high, you have to cut everything that is above 1.5 meter. In a technical term, they call those above 1.5 meter the thieves, because they hinder the plant's branches from growing very well. Why is it needed to cut them off, those so-called thieves? Well, they are of no importance, first of all, and they suck the nutrients that were meant for the plant itself. So it is imperative that you cut them if you need your plant to grow very well and give bigger, delicious fruits. Your fruits look good to the eye. They look even delicious. What is the secret you use? First of all, that depends on the soil type. But even if the soil type can be bad, using manure and limestone can get rid of the bitterness in the soil. Okay, so far we have covered the planting, the growing, and the harvesting. Let's talk about the market. How is the price? Is the demand higher? I want to tell all Rwandans that passion fruit is a very good plant. A plant that can help you reach somewhere you have never thought you would reach. While measuring the harvest, we count each passion tree we have. Right now, I have 700 trees. In harvesting season, each tree gives you 1 kilogram of passion fruits per week. The demand is not so high right now on the market because there are a lot of competitors, but we are selling 1 kilogram on 1,000 Rwandan francs. The market is not a problem though, because passion fruits can be sold on both local and international market. Sometimes, people call out of nowhere to order. I don't even know where they get my contacts. I try everything I know that can bring profit. I grow passion fruits, watermelons, I rear cattle and goats. I also do beekeeping on the side, just as I said. When I see a move that can make profit, I go for it. Just as you can see, we're visiting this very impressive young man who has made agriculture his field out of choice and has never given up despite the challenges life threw at him. So, there is a belief going on around in people that young people are now employed and them starting farming would be a waste of money and effort. So, there is a belief going on around in people that young people are now employed and them starting farming would be a waste of money and efforts. What do you think about that? Yeah, studying and having degrees is very good. But with how the world is rushing nowadays, you need practical skills that can feed you than saying you have papers from A, B, C. You need to start a business than go asking for work from somewhere else. Young people are always crying about unemployment or capital, and those mindsets are poor. The first capital is what is on your mind. Resources can be gotten from anywhere if you want it bad enough. It can be from a friend, a relative, a loan, and a lot of other places. And then you can start and create a business from your own ideas, no matter how small the capital may be. You need to start from somewhere, and that's when even the investors, the big investors, realize your potential and invest in your idea. But people want to be spoon-fed while they are still sitting, not taking any initiative to do anything. All you need to do is think out of the box and be confident enough that your capabilities and your idea, then things will work out in the end.
No gutinyuka ukumva ko ibintu byose bishoboka. Ukavuga ati uyu munsi ndi guhinga amatunda. Ndi kuyahinga nta soko mfite rigari atariko umwaka utaha nzaba ndijyana Katari. Ibyo byose birashoboka. Bill Gates uko yavutse niko nanjye navutse.
The richest man in the world, Bill Gates, was born the normal way just like all of us. So why can't I be rich too if I'm determined enough?
Murakoze cyane.
Thank you so much for giving us your time and for the amazing talk. We commend you for your bravery to stand on what you believe in, and we hope a lot of young people can learn from you. Thank you too for coming to see me. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I hope you learned a lot. I encourage young people to heed the advices from the established farmers and start joining farming too. However small you can start, it gets better and better with time. Remember to subscribe, put on notification to get all our videos as we upload them, and remember to share them with your friends and family. ICYUZUZO TV, the voice of agriculture and livestock.